Since you've been in America, 1950
Yeah.
to the present, how have you noticed the changes in social interactions? I mean, you said earlier that people don't work together so much. There's not so much everybody now. There's more people just for themselves. How do you mean that? I mean, can you throw some more in there for that?
As a Ukrainian, it is a very sad because when we came not knowing language, we stick together. We stick together close, work together for the same goal. I mean, Ukraine was the goal. Now, our children, especially grandchildren, they're already Americans. They do know that they're Ukrainians descent, but they know that they're Americans. They serve America more than anything else. That is that change. We were born in Ukraine. We felt for Ukraine. We felt as Ukrainians. Now, it's the third, fourth generation already. They don't feel Ukrainians as much, if any.
Well, I'm going to change that, aren't I? Oh.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, my beloved grandson. It's your beloved grandmother. Daria, where are you? Okay, it's almost 12 o'clock, so I figured maybe you're still asleep. Give me a call. I would appreciate very, very much. Okay? Hi, Chom. Bye.
Hello?
Come on in, it's open. I think it's open.
Hello?
It's open.
I'm all ready this time.
It's open.
Hello?
Oh, he's got
Hello.
a little.
Did you
little-
grow or did I become smaller?
It becomes small.
Wow.
Hey, see, we got
I got
butter.
an educated.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to eat now?
No,
You hungry?
I'm not super hungry right now.
Well, I cooked ready to be eaten. Okay, how many bananas do you want?
I don't know, like 3?
3?
2?
5.
5?
No. Let him have 3. If he wants more, you can get it on.
Yeah. That's not 3, that's 4.
Oh, well,
That's cheating.
Look,
I don't know how to...
I think it's sure. These look familiar?
Yeah. That's you guys.
Look at here.
Okay, there's a red light blinking. Are we rolling?
Yes, we're rolling.
Okay, my name is Marta Stepanek Kokolskyj. I am Jurij grandmother.
And so what year were you born, Papa?
1944, a long time ago. I will be 75, and I've been in America since 1950. And we were very lucky we were able to come to America because a lot of people weren't that lucky.
When the bus leaving in the morning?
3 o'clock. I think we have a late flight. We have an overnight.
Overnight?
They have a flight that leaves at midnight.
Is that the direct flight, right? They're flying Polish airline a lot.
Oh, I'm gonna cry
Why?
because you're going away, and I'm not going with you.
It's okay.
Papa's not going with
Oh.
you.
It's okay, Baba.
Oh.
You filming this? He's definitely rolling. I don't care. You hear me? Producers, future investors. I don't need you. I've got my mother. He's probably asleep.
At 10:18? Oh, partying.
Oh, it's Saturday.
Mhm.
Me?
Hi.
Hi. So Yuri and I, he's doing my interview, and we have a question.
What?
Did you know that Baba had a sister?
I didn't until like a couple of years ago.
See?
Nobody pays attention. What did you think, she was dead? I used to tell you guys all the time I was named after Baba's sister.
We never said
No, I just didn't know because no one ever talked about her.
No one talked about it.
Oh my God, you guys don't pay attention.
No.
So did you always know, or you found out when you came to New York?
Only when I came to New York. How could I always know when I was a little girl?
I don't know if Prababa talked about it ever.
No, she never talked about it.
You've got 81 and a half years of life. That
How much?
81 years. 81 years of life. And you've done so much. You've been so many places. You've lived through so many things. I mean, the World War, DP camps, raising a family during a war, and immediately after war.
I
And
tell you.
there's so much.
For me, it is more than much, more than enough. I did what has to be done, not because I did.
Yeah, exactly. But
And that's why it's hard for me to explain those things, because it's so many of it. I don't consider that as something big or special or what.
it's not so much that it's big or special. It's just it's you. It's the things
That's
that you
even
have
more.
done.
If I
that
would
have-
talk about those things about somebody else, it would be easy for me. Marta knows some about it. I was 6 years old when we landed in New York City, when I was going to school. That's when I found out that I had a sister who was in Siberia. The only thing I could tell you is that my sister was being brought up by my grandmother and my mother's two sisters, while my mother was sent to Berlin to work in the bank.
Right.
So I always knew about Teta Lydia, and my grandfather used to always talk about our poor family in Ukraine, and all the things. We used to send them pencils and do all these different things, send them coats, and we would sew money and things in the seams of the coat. So I always grew up knowing about our other family and cousins, and that they weren't allowed to talk to us, and
Good evening, Jurij.
My name is Jurij.
Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Let's do this.
The luggage?
Yep, that's mine.
It will be for both of us quite experience.
Yeah, you've never been to Ukraine?
No, not yet. So
Okay. How do you say?
Yeah, dziękuję.
Very much. Thank you very much. Oh wait, I'm sitting in the front. We discussed this, but I haven't slept at all. So. Dziękuję bardzo.
Maybe like 4 hours ride.
Yep.
Right. So now it's okay. Now I know where to go, so I don't need even GPS.
Okay.
But just before we cross the border. So ready?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So
I
let's go.
think so.
Yeah. It's going to be almost like a lifetime trip.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what everyone's telling me.
Prababa, Teta Lydia's Baba's mom, Prababa, was in the underground from the time she was 13. And Lydia was in the underground. And that's actually one of the reasons why they had to flee Ukraine.
The story, I don't know if you know it before,
Uh-huh.
that my great-grandmother got married. She
so
was
early, yeah.
16, yeah. She was
Yeah,
married at
that's how it was
16.
at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it was at the time.
And her husband was a
Priest. In those days, priests were allowed to marry, and and at 21, she was widowed by the communists. They killed her husband. That's when
she was forced to leave her first daughter behind with her mother.
But when the Germans came, because her grandmother, on her mother's side, was German, 100% German, Austro-German.
She went, and because she had the German background,
Yeah.
they let her work in a bank in Berlin.
Wow.
So right at the start of the war in 1939.
I
and
see.
that's where she met my great-grandfather, my grandmother's.
Father the same story. Even though he was a Stepanek and of Polish descent, he still had the royal blood.
So she came back with a husband from Berlin.
Yeah,
And her mother was very upset with her. She wanted her to stay a widow.
yeah.
She said you should wear black for the rest of your life and stay a
Uh-huh,
widow.
uh-huh.
You know, even though they got married in the church, just like Ukrainian church.
Yeah.
And she still didn't accept him, and so she wouldn't let her take her first daughter back.
When my mother had the paperwork, everything done to bring her to America, why she didn't come? Because the family talked her out of it.
But it was Prababa Maria who said, absolutely not. And they were all afraid of her. And I don't know why. Like, it was so stern. And she allowed her mother to dictate that. And I think Uncle Walter was always like, I can't believe you did that to her.
The reason they said that, because my mother sent thousands of dollars worth of stuff over there. And they were afraid that once my sister was here, they wouldn't be getting too much. So that's what we figured out, why my sister thanked my mother and said, no, she's staying, because she has free school, free this and free that in the Soviet Union. So that was the only thing.
So you are making history of your family. So this is very, very exceptional, right? And something really big for you and for your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. There's a huge tension right now between Russia and Ukraine. Yeah. So that's why the economy of the Ukraine is really not good, especially because of the Russia. You know,
Yeah.
they are scaring them. There are still fightings going on on a border, between Russia and Ukraine. Yeah, looks like this is maybe the checking point.
Hopefully, these nice gentlemen at the border, these nice Ukrainian men at the border will go, ah, Yuri, you're home. Come on through. No problems. Worst case, they go, don't come in. I don't know. We'll see.
What time is it?
Almost 3:30. 3:30 in the morning. Waiting already on the border. Na zdrowie.
Dziękuję. Do widzenia.
Dobra, pięknie dziękuję, do widzenia. Okay, so we are done Polish side. There is a problem with the visa.
So currently, Eddie, my cameraman friend, classmate, has gotten into a bit of border trouble, but they went to the office. I am currently sitting alone in the car, right in between Poland and Ukraine.
Yeah, they want to let him in. Now we That's the place. So go ahead, just you know.
Yeah, I see. Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
First time here.
Yes, first Ukrainian-American to come to
What
Ukraine.
happened in border?
So my friend,
Ja chciałem tam iść z nim, żeby prawda, wiedzieć, że
Prowadźcie
explain all the
samochód.
story with
yeah.
To proszę prowadzić samochód
I don't wanna think about it.
do tutaj.
Czyli tu mam wjechać, tak?
Tak.
Tutaj ten.
Tak. Be careful with your camera.
Very narrow. Ooh, many buildings. That's it, right? I mean,
I guess so.
Yeah, because I don't know what is there. Oh, no, I think it's...
Should be all right.
Now it's working?
Yeah.
So yeah, so now it's working.
I brought. Here, I
Bring me
can
something.
give this to you. I brought gifts. They're all in
And
here.
something else maybe. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Де ж вони були, ті зуби?
Дарина, підключайся.
Добрий день, якся маємо. Якся маємо. Який він вже великий. Тепер його води, що я кажу. Переводи, що я кажу.
Grandma says you're so big now. You're grown up.
How long were you in Siberia?
Ну, як довго ти була в Сибірі?
9 років.
9 years. 9 years.
З 1947 по 1956.
From 1947 to until 1956.
I'm gonna get lost.
are. And here's window with stuff around it.
Up?
Yeah.
What is the... Dobrze, dobrze, to już zdejmę.
Joking.
Ай,
Ah. Ah, I practiced.
Okay, let's go to eat. Read what you would like. Kava, chai, coffee, tea.
Coffee. No sleep.
Jaka może być? Jest czarna, jest... Oh, nothing, yeah. This is a living room. One more living room. Kitchen. Kitchen, yeah, kitchen and one more living room. And a bedroom. And second room, really. Okay.
Oh, wow.
A, tak, tak. No, no,
Nie, to
ręce,
trzeba
tak,
tam.
ręce.
Я просила там не
там не
Wash hands maybe before eating, yeah.
Just gonna-
Let's go wash your hands. Yeah. Okay, good. Pokazuj tu.
Okay, we'll go back. We're on right here.
Be careful, because
No,
because
Am I doing this right?
because I can't remember.
Let me move this.
Прошу, їсть там.
Tam? Dobrze,
А,
dobrze.
так, певні ж так, так. Ти сідай на стіл.
sugar, milk. Maybe you would like to something else.
I'm okay right now.
You okay?
Right now.
Because was proposal from my daughters to provide you to McDonald's.
To jest nauczycielka, która wykłada na tym uniwersytecie. Ona przyjechała tutaj ze swoim znajomym.
Dobry, dobry.
Oni są obydwoje pochodzenia żydowskiego. Prawda?
It was a family. It's necessary to meet often. Because we lost it. We lost it here. Some links and so on. Will be.
Ой, про свою маму я можу сказати дуже мало. Тому що я з мамою розсталася, коли мені було 5 років. З бабусею діда за те, що він був священник, арештували, а нас визвезли на Сибір. На Сибір ми їхали в тих вагонах, в яких возили
Корови, телята, коні, свині. Нас повезли працювати в колгосп. Село знаходилось від міста 7 кілометрів. Школа була аж в місті. Тому, а я була дуже маленька, худенька, і ходити до школи не могла 2 роки.
Our parents did not talk about their families in Ukraine. It was a very painful thing for them, so they did not tell us much about it.
Дар'я за нами шукала. Написала до Львова. І зі Львова їй відповіли, що ми є на Сибірі там. Зустрілася аж за 43 роки. Мама приїхала, і Марта приїхали в Польщу, і я приїхала в Польщу.
In Krakow, right?
Right?
What was the reason you couldn't go meet in Ukraine? You had to meet in Poland.
Because we were blacklisted. If my mother or I went, or we were on the blacklist over here with the Russian Soviet consulate and embassies, because we were well known for our anti-Soviet, anti-Russian activities.
Infamous.
Yes, we were I had a very, very strong reputation.
Зустрілася, коли вже мама була старша, і я вже була старша. І ми дуже мало спілкувалися. І я її любила, вона мене любила, але спілкувалися ми дуже мало.
Did you ever sort of hold resentment towards Daria or just dislike her at any point because of what happened?
Ні. Так склалося життя. Що я можу сказати про майбутнє сім'ї? Думаю, що мої внучки гарно вчаться, обі вчать англійську мову, щоб багато їздити по світу, і в тому числі побувати в Америці, познайомитися там зі всією своєю родиною.
But you obviously love your sister.
I like her.
What's your first daughter's name, though?
Her first daughter.
They share a name. Your sister
Lydia,
and your daughter.
Yeah. Because I didn't have her then, I figured I'll have her here. Lydia, yes.
And again, it's something I want you to pass that on. You should never be ashamed. I think that's part of it. You should never be ashamed of the heritage, and, you know, even if it's about Veronica and borscht, that's okay. Freedom for Ukraine.
Вітання всім передавай. Прошу йому перекласти, що ми всім передаємо вітання. Wszystkiego dobrego. Wszystkiej rodzinie.
The best for you and the best to your family. All the best.
Дякую.
Dziękujemy jeszcze raz. Do widzenia.
До widzenia.
Try.
It's very difficult to do it.
А що, дорога вже тут? Вон на Краковець.
Це вона?
Я.
Shooting like we're was.
Brawo. Także Bardzo pani za wszystko dziękuję, naprawdę za wszystko. Naprawdę bardzo, bardzo pani miła i cała pani rodzina, także naprawdę jestem super wdzięczny pani, naprawdę tak.
First of all, I know, stop it. We're screwing you with black. Together, okay. As usual, we invited and we
We will come.
Okay, I hope so. You promise.
I promise.
I remember that. Russia.
Keep practicing.
And anyway, see you soon.
See you soon.
The world is small, really.
Yes. Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
How do you say bye in Ukrainian?
До побачення. До побачення.
Бачення?
Так, па-па. Or па-па. Па-па. Па-па.
I will practice.
Okay.
Дякую.
Still, influence of that culture the ancestors brought is still here, even now. Irish is still having that specialties. The same as English has its own specialties. Ukrainians has their own specialties. And that shouldn't be get lost because that is the beauty of it. That is people that you should know that is yours and your ancestors and that's what it is.
It's fun to be Ukrainian.
Would I do it again? Is that what you asked? Yeah. In a heartbeat. Sorry, Eddie.
It's alright to be a Spaniard and a town.
But Ukraine's it's amazing. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. Incredible.
Now you know why you have such a crazy grandmother.
Yes, I get it now.
And
the Polish official, Ukrainian official in his office saying that you guys have to let him in. There's no other way. You have to let him inside. He has to go back inside. I'm like, oh my god, this is so crazy. I'm listening to all of this. Ah.
So what do you think?
I think you should shut off the thing.
Too much now?
Yeah.